elbow through a couple of those too, and fucking Steve Harvey is back. Now box.
What the fuck? My nigga got the Family Feud Steve Harvey, nigga. Who just throws Steve Harvey in an anime, my nigga? Like, yo, who just did that shit, my nigga? Now you being disrespectful, but that shit is Mr. Potato Head, my nigga. Oh, yo, what's good? What's good? It's your boy. Oh, Lord, back again with another reaction video. Come on now. Hey, your boy, you know. It's been a minute. Hey, we got I'm Kevin video. Conquest has returned. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't react to Kevin in a minute, so I'm gonna be clueless. I might react to the other Kevin one he got. That bitch 17 minutes. We might watch this one and that one, but just make sure, you know, if y'all want to, y'all gotta like and comment, you know what I'm saying? But look, we're trying to hit 3,000 subscribers, and if we do, I'm doing a giveaway. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video. My nigga Kevin.
Hey, who the fuck is you, bro? Who is you, bro? What the fuck? Where's she at?
Bro, look at this girl, bro. Look at this, bro. So you gonna just break my shit? So you gonna just break my shit?
Yo. What the fuck? Tell me why I just seen that one, bro. That one right there was funny, bro. Hey. Hey, why the fuck that shit, bro? I seen that one too. I'm fucking weak.
Paul. Boy, oh boy, is it about to be a rough week for you. Now, do I think Debbie is gonna forgive Nolan? No, of course not. She shouldn't forgive him, actually. But the chance isn't zero. After Nolan arrived on Earth, spoke to Mark about what's to come, the war that they need his help in, and I'm glad it clicked in Mark's head that refusing wasn't an option. If you didn't go to war and the coalition lost, Thrag, Anissa, Craig, Conquest would have had a field day. So
at your step, nigga. At your door.
Thank you for not being difficult by pulling the same stunt you did last time. No, I don't want to fight. The sorriest shit I've ever seen. But after that convo with Mark was over, Nolan wanted to speak with Debbie. At first, he was getting cold feet, but Debbie must have saw him on the Ring camera. She was the one who initiated the convo, and I honestly love this scene. Seeing how much Omni-Man changed, apologizing for all his wrongdoings, knowing words were nowhere near enough to fix anything, but still felt he needed to say something. This man has been alive for almost 1,000 years, but a mere 20 of living life with Debbie changed everything. She might be the strongest being in the universe. Fuck a Thrag, we got a Debbie. You know how Daenerys is the queen of dragons, Debbie the queen of Viltrumites. She has 3 to her beck and call right now. But peep what she said right here.
If I was supposed to change you, I failed. You're not one of us. You're not human. You're barely a bad photocopy.
I know he felt that one. Let's give this a round of applause. This scene was phenomenal. Both actors killed this. Every time she said fuck, it came from the soul.
Fuck you.
Damn.
Fuck out of my house and never come back.
I just know when he left the crib, he was bawling his eyes out. That's why he dipped so fast. Can't let no one see him crying. It's alright, Nolan, we understand. I'd cry too if I lost Debbie. But this is when they introduce us to Zoe, someone we was looking for to aid us in the war. Now, to be honest, I'm not exactly sure what she's gonna do against the Viltrumite. Her tech does seem kind of crazy, like a Blue Beetle, Green Lantern type shit. But in a one-on-one, I can't see her winning. Those lasers she's shooting is tickling that man. To me, she seems like a sacrifice character, and I really hope I'm wrong.
That's crazy, my nigga. A sacrifice character, my nigga. Do you know how bad you gotta be to say, we use you as a meat shield, my nigga? That's bad.
I'm thinking it's gonna be a time where Nolan or Mark...
He got a new animation or something? Is this nigga right here? I'm fucking weak.
is fighting another Viltrumite. She's gonna be there, sees that they're losing, so she tries to use that big red beam, but it's not gonna be enough. So she tells her suit to put out more energy. The suit gonna say, if you do that, there's a chance you're gonna die.
I don't care, do it anyway.
And then she kills the Viltrumite but dies in the process. That's exactly how I see her character going out. You got a team full of Viltrumites. Alan, who can bang out with a Viltrumite. The ray gun guy, who if he lands a hit, you're cooked. They try to get Battle Beast, who we all know is probably stronger than most Viltrumites. And then we got Zoe, who seems pretty tame compared to the rest. Now, I could be underplaying her crazy, and I hope I am. I want her to prove me wrong. They might have just nerfed her to the ground this episode, I don't know. But until then, I'm not expecting much. So afterwards, Mark and Debbie sat down, and he was telling her, you know I got no choice. I have to do this. And then Oliver walked in asking the important question.
Well, Oliver looked grown as hell, boy. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really be watching what that nigga shit is, Invincible like that. But my nigga, I remember the last time I watched a video, this nigga was a fucking little jit, my nigga, this nigga a teen.
Why are y'all sitting in the dark? That's exactly what I would have said. Never in your life do you just sit in the dark just cause. Obviously something's going on. So after he got filled in, he said, damn, so no invite? You want me to just sit back and pray y'all make it back safe? Man, I'm going with y'all. Now, we truly don't know how strong Oliver is. The greatest foe was Conquest. That's not really fair to gauge off of. Most beings in the universe can't beat that nigga. Also, he was like 8 at the time. Him right now very much well could be strong enough to fight a regular Viltrumite. We don't know. Also, Nolan went to go talk with Art.
Why?
What are you wearing?
I'm glad he said something. I think we all was thinking that. Terrible fit. But I think this is what he
nigga got all the beer and his feet out, my nigga. His feet is crazy.
Fully realized there's nothing left for him on Earth. The things he did was unforgivable. When Art told him, sorry man, I only make suits for heroes, that hit him right in the heart, which is why he was all gloomy when they were on the ship. Debbie don't want him. Art don't fuck with him. His 2 sons barely want anything to do with him. He lost
that is both of his sons, my nigga. I forgot.
Everything. Now, I thought this was going to be a chill episode, you know, family time, team bonding, everyone getting to know each other, things like that. I thought we was going to have a full episode of jokes and fun times. Until that alarm went off. Engine core of the ship got compromised. They were forced to separate. The thing explodes. Nolan and Oliver were still back there, so he went to go look for him. Yeah, we found Oliver, but also was greeted with the presence of Conquest. Oliver gonna say,
we killed you once, we can do it again.
No. Eve killed him. Barely. Y'all was her support. Without her, he would have won that shit. Jeez. Anyways, Oliver decides to go for Conquest, gets backhanded immediately. And for like 3 seconds, I thought Oliver was actually gonna hold his own. Until he got his skull grabbed. And doesn't this look familiar? Was about to get done like Red Rush until Nolan came in. Not gonna lie, I was getting annoyed they kept switching the screen. I don't care about none of this right now. Go back. I want to see Nolan box Conquest. Though it didn't last for long because Mark stepped in, landing some punches, flew in with the elbow, threw a couple of those too, and fucking Steve Harvey is back. Now box.
What the fuck? My nigga got the Family Feud Steve Harvey, nigga. Who just throws Steve Harvey in an anime, my nigga? Like, yo, who just did that shit, my nigga? Now you being disrespectful, but that shit is Mr. Potato Head, my nigga.
Oliver while Zoe and Alan taking on the other one, and I swear, I thought it was over for her right here. She's lucky that mask didn't fully break. She's also lucky that bro decided to move extra slow. He didn't want it bad enough. What is he doing? Ah, yes. She's confused and can't see. This is when I do nothing.
Really?
Back to Oliver, and Steve might be top 3 worst Viltrumites. Are we sure he even is a Viltrumite? Check his birth certificate. He might be whatever the hell bulletproof is. The fact that Oliver even landed this kick drew blood too. I think he can beat your ass now. Until I saw his hand. Anytime a Viltrumite puts their hand like this, something is dying. They should really spam that chop move. It has never failed. This fight for sure seemed winnable until a platoon of minions showed up. They're not strong at all, but they're annoying enough to make a difference. So after Oliver got the wind blew out of him, Nolan told him to fly to the planet for air. Conquest mid-fight with Mark says, you know what? I want him. Goes straight after Oliver. Why is he feeling so bad? What did Oliver do that got you acting like this? He is a true demon. Look at Oliver.
Oh, thank goodness, finally, some air.
Oh, shit! Whoa, nigga just pulled up on that nigga,
Look
boy.
at that smile, just pure malice, evil, corruption. He intends to do Oliver in the worst way possible. Not gonna lie, Oliver, please return home. The lights were too bright. We gotta go back to the G League. Mark showed up just at the right time, and the people who keep complaining about Invincible animation, you should know how this works by now. They lock in when something special is happening. They're not gonna waste time perfecting the animation of someone walking. Y'all are the most annoying niggas on the planet.
Oh my God,
you see
bro.
Mark's hands around his neck? That doesn't change for the entire encounter. Even when Conquest is violating his ribcage, slamming him into the ground, beating his chest in, knocking him into every wall possible, continuously rocking his shit, Mark's grip didn't loosen up not once. But look at the hand. He's doing a chop. Stab straight through Mark. But even so, both hands still around his neck. And for obvious reasons I can't show this, Conquest started pulling his insides out. He
pulling his this boy, is he dead? He has to be dead, boy. Ain't no way Invincible gonna be in this bitch forever, my nigga. This nigga this dead. He has to be dead, bro.
really rearranged his guts, no pause. That's exactly what he did. I think this is the first time I actually felt uncomfortable watching the show. It was worse because they muted the music. It was straight gut sounds in my ears, gave us close-ups and all. But after some time, Conquest finally goes down. Mark technically comes out with the win here. This is a draw in my eyes. I know Mark is somehow gonna survive this, but honestly he shouldn't. You got stabbed straight through and your guts pulled out. I don't know how you live this. And Conquest is an idiot for not doing that sooner. Waited until he deadass couldn't breathe anymore to stab him. He could have got out of that ages ago. So Nolan and Oliver finally find him, and yeah, the worst state we ever seen Mark in. I just know when they get back to Earth, guess who I met in space, Cecil? He better whoop his ass. I can't wait for that interaction. But while that was going on, Alan and Zoe was hiding underneath the Viltrum ship in her suit, shielding mechanism, I don't know, something like that. They can't leave because the moment they do, they'll be seen on the sensors. So they gotta sit here, even if it means going back to planet Viltrum. And yeah, that's episode 5. There's also episode 4 that dropped last week, which I seen a lot of people didn't care for. Personally, I liked it. I feel like the world of Invincible was interesting enough that any storyline could work. I
ain't gonna lie, my nigga, this shit, I don't know, my nigga. Like, it gets gruesome at some times, but then I don't fucking know. Y'all let me know, is it worth watching, my nigga?
Back on that when they continue it, because it felt like it was a build up to a part 2. Also, they changed William's voice actor.
It's gonna be the most gorgeous superpowered super baby ever. Congratulations!
Before, he had the perfect amount of zest in his voice. The new voice just doesn't hit the same. He doesn't sound like he's really about that life. The zest sounds forced. It's not pure zest. The old William, if he told me he fucked a nigga, I'd believe him. What? I know you did. The new one, I don't know. I'ma question your zest. I'ma need a witness to tell me if it's true. But anyways, 10 out of 10 episodes. I thought we were nearing the end, but there's still so much that could happen. JJK next though, I ain't forget. Alright, now I'm gone.
Yes, sir. JJK, you better not forget, nigga.